A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Washington football team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. On play action, Rodgers. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Washington.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Samuel, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow. And he didn't on that play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught by Anderson. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open.
And got his man, complete, touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos Broncos have cut it to within a score. Point after here coming up. And that one makes it 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Breida. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 22. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Moss, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Hey, check back the dribble in. Check back 21. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check back 21, back 21, check back 21. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Yellow. Hey, check back 21, back 21.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
It's just me and you. Hey, check back 21, back 21, check back 21. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Hey, check back 21. Check back 21.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 45. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's complete to Fuller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Yellow. 21, check Mike 21.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Man, I got you. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That's Samuel, caught left side. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Yeah. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run. Hey, 43. 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. No chance.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now a play fake. Rodgers letting one fly deep for Cooper. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A huge play there for Denver. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw again. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go. Hey, 15. 21.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Time to go. Night. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he will find his man Samuel. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Room past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that is incomplete. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check. Hey, Ripley. 21, check back 21. 6 man. Check girls. Hey, check back 21, check back 21.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jalen Guyton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That one complete to Anderson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Breida. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Breida, a 3-yard touchdown run. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Akers. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. He runs. Yellow. Hey, check Mike.
Mahomes going to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So Mike number one. If you don't get this, boy, you think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Here we go, Here we go, One's the mic. Watch one. Team. Need some therapy after this.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Flush to his right. Open man is Denzel Mims. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You got nothing.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Check pass. Hey, check Mike 21.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Slant.
Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They've got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, Ripley. Mike 21. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got you.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of it.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy complete.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
We ain't giving up nothing to touch. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Ricky.
They'll set up to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will bring this one back. It is a... Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.